right, guys, this is Node here. I haven't done a live recording here in quite some time for YouTube, but basically, what I wanted to show you guys was there was, I know the title says 10 cryptos that to watch out for in 2023. We're going to start off with obviously Bitcoin, right? So um, I'm going to actually show you guys what I'm seeing on this chart. We did have an interesting development here this evening. After getting this nasty rejection candle, we got a retest of this support here around 16.3K. Nice little hammer candle right off the low there. All right. Now, contrary to what we just had our VIP meeting, and everything really looked crappy today before this candle closed, or this candle opened. All right. So obviously, Bitcoin is obviously something we want to watch. It's the market leader of this space. We did have this rising wedge kind of breakdown here, and now we're actually forming what looks to be a falling wedge pattern outside of this rising wedge pattern. All right, so we have two patterns that kind of are kind of playing out here right now. We could see Bitcoin actually rally back up to the neckline here, or the supply line, which is right around that 19.7K region, if we do really use this area to get a nice bounce off of. All right, so we're looking for that. If this falling wedge breaks out, you guys know the target eventually would be actually the top of the wedge pattern, and then we could maybe consolidate in this range for a while before making new all-time highs into the next bull cycle. All right, and it may not be this powerful to get going. It might just go up to this 30K region and then come back down and maybe consolidate here for a bit before really going into the next run. And that's Bitcoin. And we are showing some reversal signals here on the weekly chart. We're showing now kind of this curling action here on the weekly chart. All right, I'm not going to sit here and say that this is the bottom, but it very well may be the bottom. It might be close to the bottom. Again, long-term area to accumulate Bitcoin down in the red zone here of the STP RSI zone indicator. All right, so definitely want to pay attention to Bitcoin, obviously. And then I'm a big believer of loop ring. I think loop ring is going to do really well this next cycle as well. This one has gone on quite a run when it did here after the COVID low. Right, it went from like 2 cents to like $4. So maybe this isn't bottomed out just yet. Maybe we come down to 15 cents or even down to 7 cents. But if this thing went from 2 pennies to $3, so what is that, like a 200x? So maybe this thing does 100x, and it goes from 7 cents to I don't know, $7 or something. These are the kind of gains we could see out of this asset. It's a layer 2 blockchain solution that could really have a big impact on the market, right? So right now we're just in this downsloping channel. Obviously, we want to trade this once we break out of the channel, and so this is what I'm watching, and I'm actually investing in myself. All right, Polkadot's another one that I think has potential for this next bull cycle. I don't think altcoins really go on a rally until Bitcoin recovers and Bitcoin dominance, kind of settles around that 48% region. All right, so we could see some more downside. We might get a nice little, pump to retest this area here on the $6 region and come back down. You guys get the drift. What I'm saying is these are going to be long-term accumulation areas for the major layer 1s and major layer 2s to help these blockchains scale. If you guys are enjoying the content, of course, make sure you guys smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, and tick the little bell if you guys like this update. All right, so that's DOT. We did loop ring, Bitcoin. Obviously, we got Ethereum. You want to watch out for that. Ethereum doing something very, very interesting right now at these lows. Coming down through the 38.2% retracement level, which is still an area where we could see a bullish reversal. We could see bullish reversals all the way down to like the 618, which ultimately, if this isn't the bottom and we end up making a failed rally or a failed attempt to break above this $1,600 region, we could come back down and test these lows. Again, I don't know if this is the bottom, but it definitely feels like it could be a bottom. based on the price action we're seeing right now and the divergence that we're also seeing. And again, the weekly down here is looking like, hey man, this looks like it's curling around here, right? That looks very interesting. Last time we were down at these lows, this was the 2020 low, the 2020 bottom, and the 2018 bottom for Ethereum. So this is a very interesting setup here. All right. So that's Ethereum. Cardano. Cardano is another one where we could see some crazy gains from. And this one might come down to, I don't know, 15-cent region before it really, starts to kick off its next cycle. So like, 15 cents and then, maybe eventually break out of this channel. And we could be looking at, a $13 Cardano. I mean, that's insane, right? Huge gains potentially there for Cardano. So we covered Ethereum. OP is another one. I mean, I know this one has good fun. It has good fundamentals, but the problem with this one is it has lots of token supply. So it isn't a nice structure, isn't a nice pattern. I actually did sell my spot bag, but I am doing a leveraged long trade on this one, a 2x leverage long trade on this one, just so that I do have some exposure to it, because I may not want to be stuck holding the spot bag and just be able to trade in and out of this token as I see fit for my portfolio. So that's not 10. But Glimmer is another one, which is part of the DOT ecosystem. This one is very, very wrecked, and I think this one has potential to do very, very well in this next run. Obviously, guys, this is not financial advice. Do your own research always. I'm just looking at charts and we're speculating on some of these assets that I think might do well in the 2023, 2024 start of the bull market. Okay. Nobody's bullish right now. I'm not even really bullish, but I am accumulating some assets that I think might see some great upside. Okay. So that's what 7 assets just covered. Yeah. So AVAX is another one that I think a layer 1 blockchain that I think does well in this next run up. Again, down sloping channel. We could be maybe wedging out here. I do have a target at the top of the channel, which is around $40. So you're looking at maybe a 3-4x here in the short term before maybe it does something like this where it comes down and retests this low and then eventually breaks out and goes to its previous all-time highs, maybe makes new all-time highs, right? So AVAX looking good. I'm in Solo. Now this is a very speculative play. This asset is an asset that's on the XRP ledger, and so I don't own any XRP, but I wanted to get some exposure to that ledger. I think Solo might be a very small S coin that could potentially do some good stuff with their tokenization of their assets and securities. All right, if you guys are enjoying this content, of course, make sure you guys smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and tick the little bell. I just wanted to put out a stack video. I haven't done that in very, very long time, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And make sure you guys leave some feedback, some comments in the description below. Thank you so much.